Hi everybody, I'm Kristen L. Jackson and I would like to read a story to you today. I know you've all been at home and cooped up and moms and dads are your teachers now, and I thought wouldn't it be great to give moms and dads a break. So I'd like to read to you my children's book called Jocelyn's Box of Socks. And here it is. It's Jocelyn's Box of Socks by Kristen L. Jackson and illustrated by Tino Santanuk. Jocelyn's Box of Socks. Dedicated to my mom and her love of fun socks. That was the inspiration for this story. Jocelyn loves socks. Tall socks, short socks, bumpy socks, smooth socks, dark socks, and light socks. Jocelyn loves all kinds of socks, except boring, dull, plain old ordinary, all white socks. She wears her socks everywhere. She wears them outside, even in the summertime with flip-flops on. Look at her wearing her socks with her flip-flops. She wears them on vacation, even at the beach, in the sand. Do you see what that crab is doing? He's trying to steal her sock. She wears them to bed, even with the covers on, all night long. Once, she even wore them in the bathtub. One day, a package arrived in the mail with Jocelyn's name on it. The card inside read, "Dear Jocelyn, we thought of you the minute we saw these. Wear them with feeling. Love, Nana and Papa." Jocelyn tore open the box. Her mouth dropped open. The box was stuffed full of socks, all kinds of socks. Tall socks and short socks, bumpy socks and smooth socks, dark socks and light socks. There were so many socks, Jocelyn couldn't even count them all. She was so excited, she hugged the socks close. And when she did, she noticed there were pictures on them. She saw happy faces and sad faces, angry faces and calm faces, surprised and frustrated faces. Jocelyn ran upstairs to try on her new socks. Which pair should she choose? She scrunched up her face to think. She loved them all. How could she decide? So she put them all on at once, one on top of the other. She could barely walk. Jocelyn finally made a decision. She would wear the socks that matched her mood. She smiled as she pulled on the socks with the happy faces. She felt even happier when she looked down and saw the happy faces smiling up at her, one on each foot. She ran downstairs to show Mom and Dad. "Look, Nana and Papa got me socks. Aren't they the most amazing socks in the whole wide world?" Jocelyn spun around in a circle, showing off her socks. She did a happy dance across the floor. Jocelyn went to look for her brother to show him the socks too. On the way, she slid on the slippery floor and fell down hard. Through blurry tears, she looked down at her socks. The happy faces smiled up at her, but she wasn't feeling happy anymore. She was hurt. And she felt sad. Slowly she limped to her room and changed into her sad face socks. She felt even sadder when she looked down and saw the sad faces frowning up at her, one on each foot. She moped out of her bedroom as the cat darted out in front of her. Jocelyn nearly jumped out of her socks. The sad faces frowned up at her, but she wasn't feeling sad anymore. She was feeling scared. See how the cat scared her? She pulled on her scared face socks, but she quickly realized that she wasn't feeling scared anymore either. So how was she feeling? She pulled off her scared face socks. She was beginning to feel frustrated. She was tired of changing her socks. She sighed as she pulled on the frustrated socks with the zigzag mouth. She was frustrated and angry. This wasn't working. She ripped off her socks and glared at her bare feet. She stomped out of her room without socks for the first time in ever. She bumped right into her brother. "What's up, Jocelyn?" he asked. "I don't know which socks to wear anymore. Every time I think I know how I'm feeling, I change into the socks that match. But my feelings change so much. I'm sick of changing my socks. So I'm not wearing any." Jocelyn was feeling sad again. "You can wear whatever socks you want. Just because your mood changes doesn't mean you have to change your socks," he said as he disappeared into his bedroom. Jocelyn thought and thought and thought. Her brother was right. She ran into her room and pulled on 2 mismatched socks. Her socks didn't have to match her mood, and they didn't have to match each other either. Wearing socks made her happy. She could wear any socks she wanted, no matter her mood. From then on, Jocelyn wore all of her socks, only not all at the same time. She wore tall socks and short socks. She wore bumpy socks and smooth socks. She wore dark socks and light socks. Happy faces and sad faces. Angry and calm faces. Surprised and frustrated faces. She wore them everywhere. And all of them, every last sock, made her feel happy. So that's the story of Jocelyn. Thanks for listening. So I wanted to share with you my helpers who are wearing socks today to go with our story. And this is Sophie and Ellie and Chewy, all excited about our book reading today. I hope you all have a great day. Be safe, happy, and healthy. Bye.